Don't worry, this is not another Amazon. This is not another influencer Amazon haul. This is just shit I bought because I needed more shit. The vlog squad's over, guys. That's dead. Like, that died when Jeff almost died. Forgot to put my drink card out for the delivery people. It's just really interesting to see how, like, David just kind of, it just feels like he just used all these people. And, you know, like, and you can see them still feeling obligated to him because he, like, helped give them this career and money, and, like, he would gift them cars and things like that. And it's just because David gave you a career and all these nice things doesn't mean it was okay for him to slam Jeff into an excavator. Yeah, there's a difference between let's be together and we can be stars together, then let me help you so you can be a star on your own. So you can shine bright on your own, and I'll shine bright over here, and we'll all be in a sky full of stars together. But instead, everybody's trying to clump together because they think they'll shine brighter if they all clump these people together, you know? It's kind of like what Alisa and Remi, I feel, is like Alisa never needed Remi. Remi never needed Alisa. And the fact that they've kind of glued themselves together with the Pretty Basic podcast and everything they do is concerning.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Bitches!
Like, this is just like the weirdest path that he's gone down, is going the vlog squad route, to be honest. He was in 2 episodes of The Jersey Shore, The Bad Girls Club. He was Amber Rose's barber. He also cut Mac Miller's hair. And his most interesting characteristic, according to David Dobrik, was that he went to prison. Back in 2011...
yeah, David would think that was interesting about someone that they've been in prison.
He described his videos kind of like a sick...
David needed these people. Like, he needed a character who was like the bad boy reformed, the underdog, the, you know, like all these people were just characters in his movie. Do you all understand that? Yeah, I'm watching this. This girl, her videos are really good. Chronically Online girl. Well, she has a name. Nicole Rafi. Yeah, she does like a Chronically Online girl explains vlog squad. So she does like, you know, like I'm a Chronically Online girl and I'm explaining this. And I'm like, yo, one of my people explaining to me what's going on. Focus, camera. It's not Monday anymore, it's Tuesday. So, yeah. Ooh, getting my vlog up. I was riding the struggle bus, as I told you in the last vlog, but now we're here, so, woo. I made an Amazon order. Can you imagine? I made an order yesterday, and all this shit came today. So, I got, an Amazon haul. I guess an Amazon haul. Don't worry, this is not another Amazon. This is not another influencer Amazon haul. This is just shit I bought because I needed more shit. You know, like I was out of shit and I needed to replace the shit. So this isn't just like useless spending. So, okay. First box. So, yeah. This morning was not that great, guys. Oh, it was not that great. But, you know, what are you going to do? So, let me show you some of the shit I got. Okay. One thing I got. Oh, yes. Okay. I could not find this in the stores, and I wanted it. It's this Orzo. It's Orzo whole wheat pasta. It's shaped like rice, okay? And it's like a whole wheat pasta. I like it because it keeps me full because it's whole wheat. It's really grainy. It's good. You can put it with like chicken and make it like a salad type thing. I'm gonna make some stuff with it. We'll be cooking with it, so I'll show you. It's really easy, like, you know, like cooking rice and shit. So, let's see. Yeah, I just like it because I feel like this. The whole grains, and then if you do like, you know, some chicken and like other veggies, you know, you can put some carrots, peas, whatever, and you can make yourself like a little, like, I don't know, kind of like those lean cuisine dinners I was eating. That's where I got the idea from, with the chicken and apple Orzo wheat pasta thing. I was like, I love the Orzo in that because it keeps me full. I'm going to just buy my own and start making my own, like, a tub of, like, you know, that I can just scoop out and eat. So, yeah. The other things I bought, these came. I got jeans, so hopefully these fit. I think they will. Now, my favorite, I've been wearing this brand for 10 fucking years. They used to sell this brand at Kohl's, and it's called Rockin' Republic. The reason why I love this brand, and you're going to be like, what? You're like 37 and you're wearing stretchy jeans? Yes, I am. When you live with chronic pain, you guys, you know, you want to feel cute, but you want to be comfortable. This is how you do it. So you get yourself some jeans that are kind of stretchy. They look like jeans, but look, no buttons. They're pull-on jeans, right? So you just pull them on. And then when you have a shirt that's longer, it kind of cuts that, covers that. Or you can just wear it, you know, cute. But yeah, I wear these. They have fake pockets. But they're cute for around the house. They're comfortable. These are boot cut. These are boot cut. So they will look like a jean almost, you know, but they're not. They're pull-on jeans, you know, kind of like pajama jeans in a way. Not really. Hi, Frank. Look, he's helping me unbox. So yeah, Frank's gonna help unbox here. Help me edit too. He's a good little intern. He's a good little intern. Oh, he sat with me while I did my editing. Alicia, my cat's learning Premiere. My cat's going to know how to use Premiere Pro pretty soon better than you. And he has no thumbs. He has no thumbs. He's a cat. Hi, Noe. Noe will never learn how to use the computer. He'll get too frustrated. He has anger issues, yeah, right? This is Noe. Yeah, he'll just get too angry and say fuck it and throw the mouse or something or the computer, and it'll be a whole thing. That's why we have him on security detail, so. No, don't fall asleep, computer. So, I love these. We'll try these on later. See how they fit. I think they'll fit me. But I love them. They're stretchy. They look like jeans. So, I had a pair of these for a really long time that I made sure I wore, that I got from Kohl's. Because Kohl's stopped carrying this brand, and then I'm like trying to find it online, and then they start selling them on Amazon. For the longest time on Amazon, they only had skinny jeans and shorts that were in the pull-up. They had no like boot cut regular type jeans like the boot cut ones I had gotten from Kohl's. So this is the first time I've seen the boot cut style of these, so I'm very excited because I love that pair so much. They were so comfortable to just pull on with the t-shirt. And if you know me, okay, like sometimes, like especially years ago, I used to take a lot of naps and sleep a lot during the day. That's not a pew-pew, that's my air freshener. And I'd sleep a lot during the day because I didn't feel good, or I was sleeping through my pain, or the tumor was affecting me and I didn't fucking know it. I was living in a hell that I didn't even know I was living in. But sometimes it felt good, you know, like sometimes during the day I'd lay down and take a nap. Well, I don't want to, if you're wearing jeans or whatever, they're not comfortable. Jeans are just with the buttons and stuff, and they're stiff. They're just not comfortable to fall asleep and take a nap in. So these were always really nice. They were easy to wear to the doctors. Because, you know, doctors make you want to get up and they want to see you move, and they make you move and do all this shit that's going to fuck your back up later, or your shoulder or whatever. So these are great. I hope these work out, because if they do, I'm getting another couple pairs. Like, I don't give a shit if I'm wearing pull-on jeans. Fuck that. I'm comfortable. I think they look cute. Fuck whatever people think, right? So yeah, I got those. And then I got a pair of shorts. Now, I have a couple pairs of their shorts already. I love wearing them around the house. They're very comfortable. It looks like you're wearing shorts, but yeah, they are. They're jean shorts, but you know, they're pull-on, so yes. So yeah, they're the same color. There was some colors that were sold out. So they make these, and then they make one that's more of a Bermuda length. I have a white pair of those as well. Can you tell I love this? I love this style here. This I'm so lazy. But yeah, and also too, if you're someone who has bloating issues, here's the other thing, guys. If you have IBS, did you know that wearing tight clothes will trigger your IBS? It'll trigger your stomach to bloat. I'm not kidding. I used to experience this a lot more when I had pancreatitis before I had the tumor treated and stuff. So before I'd get the pancreatitis and stuff, sometimes if I wore too tight of clothes, it would irritate my digestive tract and everything would bloat. So sometimes bloating is not from food and not from eating. Sometimes it's like because you're putting too much tightness on your stomach, you're stressing your stomach out by putting too much of a tight squeeze on it. Like when you're squeezing into like these like Skims and all this shit, you know, the Skims, the leggings that suck you in, or a corset thing, you're putting stress on your stomach, and that can cause you to fucking bloat. So if you're someone like me, where if wearing too tight of clothes can make you bloat, this is great. I don't know what it is, it just triggers it. Sometimes too tight will trigger your IBS. Is that not fucking weird? I remember talking all about it with I had a GI doctor I used to see over at UCI, University of Irvine, and she was an expert in IBS, and she'd be like, we don't know shit about IBS. Like, she goes, I'm an expert in it, and like, we don't really know, like, what causes all this and stuff, and everything is just very unique to everybody, and I'm being like, why would clothes make me bloat? And she's like, you know, like the stress on your stomach, like your stomach is not supposed to be wrapped tightly and sucked in like a sausage. It's just not. So, yeah. True story, bro. Let's see. Let's save the big box for later, because I think I know what that is. So, yeah. Next. King Kong. These are not mine. Those are my mom's. Yes, those aren't mine. Those are her shoes. Okay, this box is mine. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't get shoes. Oh yeah, those are my mom's shoes. Okay. Big box. Ah! They make it easy to get through here, you know? Okay, so I got some stuff for the cats, because I like to spoil my cats. So the cats have really been loving these. You've seen them. Let me grab this. Can I borrow your box? They love these boxes, my cats. They love these boxes because they love getting in them. And this is cardboard scratching for cats. It's like, you know, that they have rope posts, and we have the cactus garden over here, and they love these boards. So it comes with these, it's a box, and it comes with these boards, and you can put them in there, and they like to sit in the box. And then Philip loves this. And then also too, what's great is if your cat likes to scratch in certain areas, what we'll do is we'll take these boards and kind of place it over where they like scratching and stuff. So it's like, no, don't do that. Do this. Use this. See, this is better for you. So, yeah, that's what this is right here. Yeah, see, that's gonna be one of the boys sitting there soon, huh? So, got new pillows. Ta-da! New pillows. They're in here. I'll take those out later because they're all sectioned in. Let's see. And yes, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. So not all of my order came, just some of it, but this stuff, it's lanolips. It says it's cruelty free, and they get it's the oil from like the sheep, you know, so it's not vegan. But this is, I get really bad chap lips, really bad, where Patrick says I'm addicted to chapstick, like it's a problem. This has been one of the few things that I like consistently use, and my lips don't get cracked, especially in the wintertime and stuff. So like right now I can feel like my lips are like cracked. So let's see. Take the little sill off. I want to use I love that it comes in a tube too. No, this stuff is great. This lanol, if you're someone like me who gets really dry, yeah, it really helps. I've heard like Laneige is supposed to be really good. I've never used that. I just like this. I just know that like that product, the lanolin from the sheep is a really good product or ingredient for dry, chapped like lips, or let's see, you know, like also too what's really good for like chapped elbows or like really dry feet is that bag balm. It comes in like a green tin. Have you ever seen that? The bag balm. I'll use that like on my feet, or I'll use it on my elbows and stuff like that. But that's something you really don't want to use on your like lips. So this is great. They also, I have like a lotion too. So yeah, it was like a hand cream. But they sell all of this stuff on Amazon, so they even have like lip balm colors now and stuff. I was like, damn, that's awesome. As I really like it, because like I said, like my lips get really dry and really flaky, and so like I'm constantly like exfoliating them. This stuff's great. I'm so glad I have it. Probably buy another one here soon too, so I'm stocked up. I don't want to be out of it, so let's see. I think that was everything. The pills. Oh, I got more socks. I have more socks coming, but you guys know I love tube socks. I love these black tube socks. So if Desert Mermaid was a real place and we had a work uniform, it'd probably be like those Rockin' Republic jeans or shorts. It'd probably just be like jeans. I'd probably be like, pick a bunch of t-shirts out, girls, from the shop and wear those in. And tube socks, if you're wearing shorts that day. Tube socks. And tennis shoes. That would be the uniform. You know, you can wear your shorts and your tube socks. Or you can wear your jeans. Be comfortable. Your hoodie, your beanie, whatever. That would be my thing. So that's what I got. My Amazon haul. Not another influencer Amazon haul. It's all stuff like I've bought in tube socks before. I freaking love them. I've bought in this jean brand before. It's something I've been wearing for like over 10 fucking years. I followed the brand from when it was at Kohl's over to Amazon. And I ain't linking any of this shit for you guys. I don't know how any of that works. I'm lazy and really don't give a fuck. Yeah, I really don't give a fuck, so yes, I will try these on later. So yeah, I'm gonna just work on my picture today since last night was just not, it was not it for me at all. There's a lot of trash over here. It's a bad thing about packages is all the garbage and, you know, brings all the boxes. I mean, my cats like it, but yeah. Hi, Noe. Do you ever see the cats where they come over with the bug eyes and you're like, you're about to lose your shit, huh? Yeah. So, let's get up here. Oh, throw this away. No. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on my no fucks girl with the soda. It's coming along really good. You guys got another box here, guys. Wow. It's a pretty good sized box. Yeah. Put my mama's shoes up here since I prematurely opened them as I was excited I got packages. So yeah. Yep. Forgot to put my drink card out for the delivery people. No. Actually, people saying that about Remi's drink cart, honestly, if she's getting that many deliveries and stuff a day, I think it's nice. Plus, I have a family member who does Uber Eats. Or did Uber Eats out in LA. And I know if he went into someone's backyard or to their house and they had that little thank you delivery cart, he would have flipped. He would have flipped and probably like, he's a family member, he's always calling my mom and they're always chit-chatting and stuff. And so like, he would have called my mom up and told her, oh my God, I delivered to this house that had like Gatorades and snacks for me. It was so nice. I could just see him like gushing over that. So, I mean, a lot of people on the Stark Reddit are like, oh, it's just Remi, you know, like trying to, you know, look at me, I'm such a nice person. So, like, man, so, I don't know, I was just thinking about, like, the delivery people in that situation. They probably really appreciate it. Especially since those people don't make a lot of money, too. So, like, them getting a free Gatorade instead of having to go pay for that themselves and take the time to do that is really nice. So, I think we need to be a little less hard on some influencers when they do stuff like that. Yeah, some of them do that because they want the attention and whatnot, and that's why I've heard Peter Mon said this, and this is kind of how I was raised when you do things that are nice for people, is do acts of kindness, but shh, don't tell anybody. That's what Peter says, and I was always raised that I had a teacher in middle school, and he said if you really wanted to help someone, because you genuinely wanted to help them, then you don't need a parade for it. You don't need people to thank you for it. You don't need the parade. You don't need praise for it. It is the feeling that you sit with after you do the deed. You know, like, that's why a lot of people will like to donate money anonymously sometimes, is because they don't want people to praise them for it or whatever, or feel obligated to them. Because that's the other thing, is sometimes when you do these big acts, like generous acts for people who are like your friends and things like that, then they do feel obligated to you. I know I got this lip stuff all over. Then they feel obligated to do something for you, or obligated to you when you treat them like shit. And that's why if I can, I just like to do nice things for people and just be like, here it is, you know, and then I don't need the parade, you know. That's not what it was about. It was about helping this other person. Yeah, so just a little life lesson, I guess. That was just something I always liked hearing Peter Mon say. That is, do nice things, but shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, you know, like, just because you do something nice or this great thing doesn't mean you have to tell everybody. Like, there's been a lot of things that I've done for people over the years, and I just, because that's not what it was about. It was about doing the nice thing, you know. And usually it's because, you know, I do things for other people is because I remember someone doing it for me and how much that helped me and stuff like that. So, yeah. Little rambling, getting in from delivery cart generosity to, like, just generosity to, you know, it's, yeah, you know, I was just thinking about that, how everybody's been talking about that on the Snark Reddit, and it's like, so what, like, it's exhausting. It's exhausting to worry about what other people's motives are and stuff. You can only do so much, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to watching this David Dobrik thing. That's interesting. That's interesting because we can look back on the vlog squad, because we can pretty much say I think the vlog squad's fucking over. Oh, I gotta do the Peter Mon thing. Hold on. Woo! I've been talking for a minute, so yeah. The vlog squad's over, guys. That's dead. Like, that died when Jeff almost died. Let's be real. It's gone. It's not here anymore, and yeah. It's just really interesting to see how, like, David just kind of, it just feels like he just used all these people. And, you know, like, and you can see them still feeling obligated to him because he, like, helped give them this career and money, and, like, he would gift them cars and things like that. And it's just because David gave you a career and all these nice things doesn't mean it was okay for him to slam Jeff into an excavator and then make it all about himself and how he feels bad afterwards, you know? David's not the victim. He is the creator of the hell that is the blog squad. I mean, It was just, I just remember back in the day, all these Vlog Squad members, and just looking at them from the outside and thinking like, wow, that looks so fucking miserable. To have to be so fake and phony and pretend to like someone or wrestle in your head all the time. I think that's really what it is. Wrestle in your head all the time is, you know, oh, David's doing all these things to make me feel bad or uncomfortable or sad or feel inferior or not like a human being because he just sees me as someone to be used for views and money. But he's given me this career that afforded me this lifestyle and a house, and he's bought me cars and taken me on trips. Do you see that? And I can see that with the Vlog Squad. Like, I can see all of them still, like, hanging on. And it's like, do you realize he used you? Like, he saw all you guys having a little bit of fame and thought, I can harvest that for myself. Like I've said, too, there are people in this YouTube industry where when they'll get to a certain point and they realize they need these up-and-coming people below them to help them. So you saw James Charles do this, like, with a lot of influencers who were up and coming. He'd have them come on and he'd do their makeup and crap. You know, like, because he was siphoning off their fame. Their upcoming fame. And so they'll, like, cling on. Him and Nikita Dragon did this too with the TikTokers when TikTok blew up and they were all hanging out with his TikTokers and were like, what the fuck? Because they were siphoning off that clout or that fame or that rise they were getting, and you'll see that a lot. You'll see these bigger YouTubers and they'll come and cling on to this smaller YouTuber and you think, oh, that's so nice, they're helping, you know, this bigger YouTuber is taking this younger YouTuber under their wing and helping them, and it's really not. Like Shane Dawson did that with Tana too. He siphoned off Tana's fame when she was coming up and he was hanging out with her all the time. Well, he was siphoning off her fame. It wasn't because he was trying to help her. It was because he was siphoning off her fame. Because he could have still helped her without being in videos with her and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a difference between let's be together and we can be stars together than let me help you so you can be a star on your own. So you can shine bright on your own, and I'll shine bright over here, and we'll all be in a sky full of stars together. But instead, everybody's trying to clump together because they think they'll shine brighter if they all clump these people together, you know? It's kind of like what Alisa and Remi, I feel, is like Alisa never needed Remi. Remi never needed Alisa. And the fact that they've kind of glued themselves together with the Pretty Basic podcast and everything they do is concerning. Because it's not sustainable in the long term. You need to learn how to shine bright on your own and walk your own path. That's kind of why I've been like always talking about Alisa and Remi and kind of like, because I can see that, like, especially Alisa, because I've been watching her longer than Remi. I always thought Alisa had something special, and she could do something on her own, and she didn't need other people's clout to do anything. But other people, it feels to me, that are around Alisa, doesn't help her with that. It's always us to get, like, I don't see Alisa doing any projects by herself. But like I've said, she's one of the most codependent single people I've ever seen. Everything she does is with someone else. It's never on her own. And it still bothers me that, you know, like, here's Remi getting all these vlogs up and get main channel videos up, and here's Alisa's channel just like, wah wah. And her struggling. I guess this is going to be the year of the struggle bus for a lot of us, like me. Hey, but I'm getting vlogs up every day, so that makes me feel good. So while we're chit-chatting here, let's just see what's on the YouTubes. I know. I talk a lot, and these vlogs are very long, and I don't even know who's watching them, but Oh, you know, I have this hope that one day when I'm old in the home and the kids come to visit from the Christian church or whatever, or the youth group, or, you know, the school or whatever, you know, or the lady down the way is like, you go visit the old lady at the end. Go visit Desert Keisha. Ask her about her YouTube channel. Hey, we heard you had a Yes, pull up the YouTubes, kids. We can watch my old vlogs back. This is back during the time when I was ranting on the pretty basic and pretty unfiltered podcast. Do you guys know what that is? We've heard of Vlog Squad. We heard that was a shit show. Yeah. Nothing. Nada. Oh, and Foodie's been MIA ever since she said she was going back to Kuwait. They're still having that Apple River trial. That's going to be interesting to see the verdict on that Apple River trial. Told you guys that about the other day. Oh my god. Chronically Online girl explains the Sister Squad lore. Well. Yeah, that's pretty bad too. Yeah. Not a lot going on. Who's live? No one. Oh, they're covering the trial, the Apple trial. Yeah, just people covering the Apple trial. True crime, true crime. Oh, Just Breezy covering my former subscriber. I don't think she's subscribed anymore, but that Null, the one that used to comment on my videos. See, like, if I didn't, like, actually take the time to talk to people in my comments and get to know them, I wouldn't have realized that this was my old subscriber from years ago, you know, who is now blown up and is, like, fighting for the crown of Gore World. I mean, shit. So, yeah, nothing. Bad Apple trial. Yeah, not a lot. Everybody's prepping for Coachella this week. Yep. Get yourself some bug spray. Because the mosquitoes are bad and West Nile is a thing, so. I'm gonna go so I can work on my picture. It's my video. Oh, 90 minutes left. So, yeah. Woo! Tuesday.
I didn't know that. I'll have to get to try them on there.
Yeah, so I got my new jeans on. I want to show you guys. I was trying them on. Focus. So yeah, those are my new jeans. I know I gotta tell me, but yes, they're comfortable. They're stretch. Yeah, I mean, these are nice. And look, they look like jeans. I know they don't have pockets. They have pockets in the back, but I don't know what's in the front. But those are nice. They're comfortable. So if you want to take a nap, you can move in them because they're stretchy. Yes, and they're not going to irritate my stomach. Yay! See? So yeah, those are good. The shorts are the same size, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be fine. So I just want to try those on and show you guys. I like them. They fit nice. They're good. I love these types of jeans. They're just so comfortable, like for, you know, around the house and running errands or just whatever, man. Like, you could even dress this up if you really wanted to, like, and wear, like, because, see, like, I wear long tops and stuff, so, like, it covers that band. So you really don't know, like, so, yeah. Excited. It's always nice finding a new pair of jeans or, like, pants, because, like, pants are a thing, you know. Let there be light. Yes. Migraine coming on. Not feeling good. Back. Everything because it's heating up. So, I'm putting my dinner together right now. Patrick got a bondiga soup. Okay, the allergies are really bad right now. Really freaking bad. So. I'm already in my jammies too. You get like a robe or something to wear. But I'm like a person that gets hot, so. Yeah. Let's see. So I got a bondiga soup. So it's that Mexican meatball soup, and so I'm hoping it'll like clear out the sinuses. So they gave you a little side of rice to put in with your soup. So these bowls are so awesome. Someone gave these bowls to us for Christmas. They're great. So I'm gonna put my rice in there, and then I have the soup here. I can't lift it up to show you. Spoon. Hi, Frank. Why are you in the kitchen, Frank? No. I think they know what's in the fridge. Remember I told you guys that we had to keep the treats. We had to keep them in the fridge. Well, I think he knows they're in there now. How, I don't know. So, I'm putting the meatballs. So they're like Mexican meatballs. And I like this broth because it's kind of a spicy. A little bit, but not... It's like a spicy flavor. I don't know. This restaurant, they just make really... The broth is just really good for the soup. So, I freaking love Bondiga soup. It's so good. You can get it at most Mexican restaurants down here. It's so good. Especially if they make a really good, like, broth. Cutting up my meatballs here. What you doing, Mr. Frank? I don't know what he's looking at. He keeps looking up here. I'm like, I'm gonna give him something. I'm like, I don't know. So they'll put, like, potato and carrots in the soup and squash. So I'm getting all the veggies out. Okay. Now, I don't have a ladle, so I'm using a measuring cup to get the rest of this broth out. But the broth is like, see, it's like tomato-y and stuff, and it's got all these spices in it. It's so good. Yeah, so broth is good. I usually like to do that, fish all the stuff out, and then pour the broth on. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, slushed together. And then I'll put some lemon on the top of that. You can also put, they give us like cilantro and onion you can put on. I'm not a fan of that, because cilantro gets stuck in my teeth. I'm a person like that, not wanting to get that shit stuck in my teeth. Let me get rid of this. Kitchen noises. So I've been listening to people talk about the Apple River trial thing that's going on right now. Their chips are really good too. Watch. Yeah. Thank you. I'm like looking at it like, can I finish this? Yeah, I'm gonna finish it, so. Now I need my lemon. Yeah, the Apple River trial, and everybody's saying that they're very split on this trial. And I feel the same way, because on one hand, you could see where it was defense, but what they're charging the guy with like first-degree intentional homicide. And a lot of people, and I gotta agree, it was not intentional homicide. It just, I feel like maybe he used a little too much force, but like the knife was overkill. But then I'm like also on the other side of like, you know, if he felt threatened, and you never know who you're dealing with, you know, like, if it were me, I probably would not have felt threatened enough to pull out a knife, but other people in that position might feel threatened enough to pull out a knife. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who you're dealing with, or who you might trigger, you know, in a situation because of their background or anything. They might see that as a dangerous situation, getting ganged up. The guy's not originally from here. He's from Russia. Came here when he was like 15, but I mean, people's perspectives all different, so it's just very interesting. It'll be interesting to see what the jury comes back with. So My hair is so big. I washed it. Just seems extra, like a fluffy. I kind of like it. The curls. Yeah, so I'm gonna have my soup and I'm gonna listen to more. Listening to, who am I, Gary Investigates or something. I'll probably link the stream and the thing with everything else. I mean, there's not a lot on YouTube right now. My old subscribers streaming and drinking Screwball, apparently. People are covering that in Girl World. Yeah. I watched some shit on the Vlog Squad earlier. This is one of my favorite things, is taking the chips and scooping up the stuff and eating it like this. But I was trying to remember how many people David had injured, you know, or scarred traumatically for life, and it was quite a list. Most people don't have a list like that. Did David ever get his citizenship? I'm curious about that too. He's from Slovakia, I believe. You know what's really interesting is that if Jeff hadn't made it, which I've seen people get injuries like that and not make it, we could see David, we could have been seeing David on trial. We could have been listening to live streams of people talking about, you know, like all these motions and stuff. We could have seen Emily Baker covering a David Dobrik trial in Utah, out of Utah. It would have been out of Utah too. Can you imagine that? If Jeff hadn't made it, all of us up every day watching this crap? You know, I would have. Can you imagine how big that trial would have been too? All these YouTube lawyers just streaming about whether David's going to go away, and it would have been involuntary. So David would have been facing some time. Like, it wouldn't have been like a lifer situation. He would have been like, it would have been like probably 10 years, and he would have gotten off with 8 with good behavior, you know, kind of like a, you know, or it could have been like 5. He could have gotten like 5. I could have seen that. Like, he could have gotten like 5 years in a prison. In a Utah prison. We could be saving David Dobrik doing that. Like, I think about that sometimes where I'm like, wow. If Jeff had died, Frank agrees, Emily Baker could be covering the David Dobrik involuntary murder trial. Facts. I know some of you people are watching me now. Welcome. I like to tell truths and nothing but the truth, even if it hurts people's feelings, because sometimes I feel like once we can be honest about the truth and we can fathom its impact, we can then begin to do something about it, you know, and can then solve the problem, have a better life, you know, not have to depend on David. Knowing you can pay your bills and knowing that there's a long-term thing for you. Not like, oh crap, I'm going to have to make a new podcast in another 3 years. Right? Because really, what are you guys all doing long-term? I can think about my long-term goals, but I don't see any long-term goals for the Heath or Zane or Remi or Alicia. Like, what are the long-term goals? I'm sure Remi's at something with cooking, but what are the long-term goals? Because I don't think there is any. You have money now, but money doesn't last forever, especially when you live in LA. Especially when you live in LA. and you're fronting all the time, and you're not investing as much as you should be investing for someone who lives in LA. I just got a lot of questions. You know, a lot of people think they have money, but it's like, you have money until you don't. You have money until the sponsorships drain out. You have money until, you know, the views start to dwindle so low that the AdSense might cover the bills. We've all seen it. We've seen it. Glowzilla. Glowzilla. I don't know. It's scary. And like investments can be liquidated. I'm gonna finish my food. Nice little dinner chit chat though. Good morning. Welcome. Hey Frank. Frank's enjoying his new box. Hanging out. Chilling. Here's me. Woo woo. Half asleep still. Getting over a migraine. We started Chad Daybell's trial this morning. Ooh, hold on a sec. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Ah! Sorry guys. Allergies. First thing in the morning I sneeze a lot, and then like my nose, you know, your sinuses are all draining and shit. So yes, Chad Daybell's trial starts. Woo! Go Chad. So I thought I'd put that on the TV to run, because you know these trials, you know, they have all these downtimes and shit. So this is Hidden True Crimes channel. It is a couple. Okay, my battery's at half, so if it stops, I'll be right back because I'm getting a new battery, so yeah. So yeah, Chad Daybell's trial is today. This is on Hidden True Crime, that's what I was looking at. Hidden True Crime, because I wanted to see if I had this saved to the playlist. Opening statements, Hidden True Crime, Chad Daybell. Go to our playlist. Yes, I already added it. Perfect. I like to add everything I watch. It's like an archival playlist of everything that happened today, according to Desert Mermaid. Not really, but woo! Yes. Weird dreams again. Woke up all stuffed up and a mouth breather. You know when you wake up and you're like, yeah, and your mouth is all gross. That was me, so. But I've already eaten. I kind of have my migraine. I woke up and it just like started coming back. And I'm like, fuck. So, yeah. I took another sumatriptan and I'm waiting for everything to kick in. There goes my battery. I told you guys. There goes my battery. Uno momento. I'm back. Not in, not out. We'll cough and sneeze and have rough mornings like I am right now. So, yeah. Still took some stuff in the migraine. It should be going away. It's not that bad. It's like there. And I'm like, if I get on top of this, it'll be gone. So yeah. Just did some drawing last night. Not a big deal. So yeah. Fucking allergies. Sorry if I sneeze again too. So we got some stuff to watch this morning. Let's see, Pretty Basics up. Let's see, Pretty Basic. Remi goes to a pet psychic and Coachella horror stories. You gonna tell us about your friend Remi that says you punched her, which I don't know. It probably was a thing like Remi went like this and accidentally like smacked her or something and she took it as a punch. It's probably something stupid like that. Let's be real. They were probably drinking. It's Coachella. There's a lot going on. Things get exaggerated. Let's see what else. Oh, Remi posted 2 wedding venue search and throwing Alisa and Heath's birthday party. I wonder what that's about. Okay. Well, it looks like this is from when they filmed the 3rd episode. Okay, cool. And then Alicia posted her birthday haul. Okay, well, we got some shit going on today. That's not a pew-pew, that's my air freshener. So, yeah. I'm gonna watch some stuff and wake up a little bit before I start my editing. This is usually what I do in the mornings. Like, I crawl out and I'm like, and I get my... I've been having toast for breakfast. I feel like it helps with the pills, so I the other night when I took the pills, and I had like half a cucumber and some hummus, and I felt sick. Yeah, we're not doing that again. So, protein coffee, toast. Took my pills on a full stomach this time. We're on our way to being migraine free. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. This is just, like I said, this is kind of what I do in the mornings. I kind of just try to wake up. And once I'm a little awake here, then I pull over the laptop and I start editing, which, I'm sorry, that's not that hard. Like, I smoke weed half asleep while I'm doing my editing here. I'm like, it's like watching YouTube in a way, but with like a few commands, because I've made it. Because like I've been saying, and I sound like I work for Adobe. Not sponsored, but they make it so you can formulate your vlogs where it's just like export. Like, I just mostly copy and paste all the elements from my previous vlog over, and then I just put in my clips, and I don't do a fuck ton of jump cuts, so easy. And even if I did, like, I'd still get that shit done like in a day, I think. So yes.
Korea was in 2010, and I wasn't really super interested in K-pop at the time. I always liked Korean food, but I didn't have like an affinity for Korean culture like I do now.
Yeah, about that. It's because it wasn't trending. I know, I took my beanie off and put my hair up, but let's take a trip over to YouTube 8M. I keep talking to you guys about this site. We're going to do this. Okay. YouTube 8M. I know. I should be a better vlogger or a better YouTuber and put these in, but no. Dataset. Look at that shit. Let's see. Whoa! And you're like, what the fuck is this? This is the YouTube M, and we can explore and see everything that is in this data set. So we're going to go over here to explore. See? Verticals. Remember when Alicia said that Mr. Beast was talking to her and was like, I like talking to people in different verticals? This is what he was talking about. Pay attention, kiddos. This is your YouTube algorithm lesson of the day. So, underneath, we got all these entities, right? They're always adding new entities to this. One of the new entities that they added a few years ago was Korean food. This was a big deal a few years ago because they went into the South Korea market and opened up AdSense. So this is why Korean food trends on YouTube, is because it is its own entity in YouTube 8M. So the algorithm is literally programmed to like Korean food. Like I've said, this data set functions like when you're a little baby and your parents you're first learning to see faces for the first time. You're always going to remember your mom and dad's face, your brother and sisters. Well, now that they're introducing Korean food to you, you're always going to remember Korean food, and it's going to be a favorite of yours because you was programmed into you. Let's see if they say. Oh, there's the team that put it together. Look, these are the people that put YouTube 8M together. These people put together. These are the people that built the algorithm that now fucks us all over. These people. And a lot of these people didn't even actually they had like work, like with like workshops and shit. This was like a crowdsourced like effort as well. It's really weird. Let me see data sets. They had a thing where they were like, oh, look, we just added in Korean food. No, that's workshops. Yeah, see, they have different workshops where they're like adding in shit and reprogramming and trying to explain this crap. This was when they were like trying to refine the algorithm, when they started realizing, oh crap, the algorithm is racist, biased, homophobic. It loves extreme conservatism and extreme liberalism. It loves extremes. It just does. I don't know why, but it does. Let's see. No. I remember they used to have something up here and they're like, now Korea food is in the data set. And I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, this is all GitHub shit. This is where you can go over to, GitHub is where a lot of these people will download and get all the, like, technical shit to make their own algorithms. So, like, I could, if I had enough cloud space or data space to hold this data set, I could download this data set myself and use it for shit. Did you know that? I could do that, yeah. Yeah. Here's where they're saying, look, see. We collected and human verified labels on about 237 segments on 1,000 classes from the validation set of the YouTube 8M dataset. Each video will again come with a time localized frame level featuring so classifiers, predictions can be made at the segment level granularity. I know what that means. It's like, it's so you can put it into your little AI thing and it can run something like a video thing, you know. This is kind of like the shit that what is it, TubeBuddy will use to make their like little algorithms work and shit. Damn, I wish I could find that thing about Korean. Starter codes. Yeah, this is all the technical shit, but I have some papers, and then, like, I remember I even have, oh, there's GitHub. There's GitHub. Yeah, and they have these things called, like, Kegel competitions, where it's basically, like, people, like, putting together data sets and programs and shit for Google, and then they get a prize. That's how Google will get their new technology sometimes, is they'll do these competitions and people from all around the world will get together and yeah. But see, like, look, all the words. See, those are tags. So see, these are all the tags that you should be using, like games, food. And then, like, okay, the algorithm will then also make its own niches and stuff, but they're not going to stick like these do. You know, like how Foodie Beauty has her own niche now called Foodies? It doesn't stick like the guitar would, but there's going to be a bigger vertical, a bigger entity, and more people uploading for guitars. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's your YouTube 8M lesson of the day. That's why, as we get older, we get more interested in our cultures and stuff, but that's one of the reasons why Remi's, like, YouTube manager has pushed her to do Korean food, is because that's going to be the easiest and fastest way for Remi to get the views, because that's what the algorithm knows. It knows Korean food. It loves Korean food. You know, the YouTube algorithm might as well be part Korean right now with that entity in it. I mean, facts. So, yeah, I'm going to keep watching Pretty Basic. But I was like, wait a minute. This is a good opportunity to take a moment and talk about YouTube 8M. I know this is a long-ass vlog, but yeah. I think I'm going to end right there, because I probably should be, like, trying to get my vlog done. I know, it's like 9:42 in the morning, and I'm like, I'll get it done. I'll just slap it together. I'm like, oh, look, they're back in court. Yeah, Chad's just, like, sitting there, like, he's getting the Pew Pew Squad. I'm telling you, Chad Daybell's getting the Pew Pew Squad. For what he did to those kids, he deserves the Pew Pew Squad. There's no way, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who are like, I'll volunteer. Line them up. Yeah, so. Whew. We'll finish pretty basic in the next vlog, guys. So you'll have to make sure you're subscribed and hit the notifications and tuned in. Yeah, so. Anyways, I'm gonna go so I can do the vlog. Yeah, this was a long one, but it was a lot of fun. I like doing these things though and hanging out. So yeah, as always, I will have the playlist below of everything I watched and the trial and all that, so you guys can tune into or whatever. I hope you guys are safe doing whatever you're gonna do. Remember, be careful if you're coming for Coachella. Be careful. And if you're prone to mosquitoes, bug spray. Remember all the other check stuff. Sunscreen, hydrate. It's been very windy out here. Wear a mask. And the other thing a lot of people don't think about when they go over to go to the Empire Polo Grounds is, remember I told you me and Patrick were going to go watch the polo, but it was too windy and it rained, and then I wasn't feeling good one day and stuff, so we never went and saw polo. The reason why people get Coachella flu, one of the reasons, now I'm getting it, I have like hay fever right now because of the allergies and whatnot, but the reason why people get really sick going out there is because of all the chemicals and the horse shit that they have out there on the grass. Think about it, they layer, I told you, these are like $100,000 horses that they're using for polo out there. These people have fuck you money, okay? So they're putting down the nicest fertilizers, manures. They're making sure that grass is for their season. And then they make sure it's good enough, and they will spray that grass with the dye and stuff to make it look good for the first weekend of Coachella for all the, you know, the advertisers and shit like that. So there's a lot of chemicals, there's a lot of chemicals, and there's a lot of bacteria, and there's a lot of shit in that dirt. And so they don't, when polo season's mostly over, they stop over-watering that, because for us to have grass down here, we have to water the shit out of the grass, right? So after polo's over, they stop watering the grass as much as they used to over there, so it gets dusty. And because, like, it's really muddy dirt most of the like, when we've gone out there, you see me and Patrick walking, and it's mushy ground, right? It's for the horses, so it's, like, easier on their joints and stuff. Well, when Coachella and all the concerts come around, they need that dirt a little bit less chunky for people to walk through, so they quit watering it as much, right? Well, it's going to get dusty, and all that shit and all those chemicals are going to turn into dust particles, and they're going to go flying in the air, and you're going to be breathing them. So make sure you bring a bandana, a mask, or something to wear while you're out there when it's really bad and windy. I know it's uncomfortable to wear a mask all the time, but make sure when it does get windy, you're covering yourself, because you are breathing in chemicals and horse shit. That's your PSA. If you're coming for Coachella, make sure you have a mask so you don't breathe in horse shit. Tip from me to you. Don't breathe in horse shit and chemicals. Okay, guys. I love you. Playlist below. Be safe doing whatever you're going to do. Wear a mask if you're going to be around somewhere where you could be breathing in horse shit. And I love you. And have fun doing whatever you're going to do. Until I see you in the next one. Bye. And don't breathe in horse shit.